World War II has inspired countless video games, especially first-person shooters that allow us to dive into the intense atmosphere of conflict and explore its many facets. Today, we'll take a look at the best among them, from classics that revolutionized the genre to newer releases that bring fresh perspectives and mechanics. Here's my top 15 list of World War II-themed FPS games that I think are truly worth knowing. Leave a like, sub, and let's get started. Kicking off our list is the classic Call of Duty 2. Released in 2005, this game solidified the Call of Duty series as a leader in war-themed FPS games. It takes you across multiple fronts of World War II, offering perspectives from British, American, and Soviet soldiers. The single-player campaigns are cinematic and intense, filled with breathtaking moments and fierce battles. What sets Call of Duty 2 apart is its attention to detail and immersive gameplay. The game introduced a revolutionary health regeneration system, changing how players approached combat. The chaotic battlefields, with bullets whizzing by and explosions all around, make you feel like you're truly in the midst of war. The multiplayer mode was a hit as well, featuring classic modes like Capture the Flag and competitive matches that kept players hooked for hours. Even today, Call of Duty 2 is celebrated for its realism and intensity, making it a top choice for fans of historical shooters. Next up is Call of Duty: World at War, a game that plunges you into the brutal realities of the Pacific and Eastern fronts. Known for its gritty depiction of war's horrors, this installment doesn't shy away from showing the darker side of conflict. The visuals are stunning, yet haunting, with environments that capture the devastation of war. One of the standout features of World at War is the introduction of the Zombies mode. This addition became a fan favorite, combining the thrill of survival with wartime settings. Battling hordes of the undead while managing limited resources added a new layer of excitement to the game. World at War is praised for its visceral combat and emotional depth, leaving a lasting impression on players who experienced its intense campaigns. Released in 2002, Medal of Honor Allied Assault is a landmark title in the World War II first-person shooter genre. Playing as an American soldier, you participate in iconic battles like the D-Day Normandy landings. This particular mission is still considered one of the most realistic and harrowing depictions of war in gaming history. The game's graphics and storytelling were ahead of their time, immersing players in both the brutality and the emotional challenges faced by soldiers. Beyond the single-player campaign, Allied Assault offered an exciting multiplayer experience that kept the community active for years. The game's impact on future FPS titles is undeniable, setting standards for realism and narrative depth. Another gem from the Medal of Honor series, Frontline puts you in the boots of Lieutenant Jimmy Patterson as he infiltrates the Nazi war machine. The game is renowned for its Omaha Beach landing mission, which has become legendary for its realistic and intense portrayal of warfare. Frontline's single-player campaign is gripping from start to finish. Each mission requires strategy, survival skills, and combat prowess, making for an engaging experience. The game delves into various aspects of war, offering new perspectives and challenges that keep you hooked. For many, Medal of Honor Frontline was a gateway into understanding World War II through interactive media, and it remains a significant title in the genre. Call of Duty United Offensive is an expansion to the original Call of Duty that brings even more action, deeper storytelling, and new multiplayer options. The expansion takes you to different fronts, including the Battle of the Bulge, one of the most intense stages of the war. The winter settings and the hardships faced by soldiers are depicted with remarkable authenticity. The addition of new campaigns and a variety of weapons enriches the gameplay experience. The multiplayer mode became more dynamic with new maps and mechanics, increasing the game's replay value. United Offensive successfully expanded on the original game, offering players even more immersive World War II action. Battlefield 1942 revolutionized the FPS genre by introducing large-scale battles. Not only could you play as infantry, but you could also pilot tanks, planes, and ships. This combination of tactics, strategy, and dynamic gameplay set the game apart from its contemporaries. Teamwork is crucial in Battlefield 1942. The expansive maps and variety of roles encourage players to cooperate and plan their strategies carefully. The game's innovative approach allowed players to truly feel like a part of a massive war effort, rather than a lone soldier. Many gamers remember Battlefield 1942 as a foundational game that set new standards for future war-themed FPS titles. Taking a different spin on World War II, Wolfenstein, the New Order transports you to an alternate reality where the Nazis won the war and dominate the world. You play as B.J. Blazkowicz, an American war hero determined to topple the oppressive regime. The game offers a grotesque yet intriguing vision of a world under Nazi control, filled with advanced technology and ruthless enemies. Combining fast-paced action with sci-fi elements, the New Order provides a unique experience. The storyline is compelling, and the characters are memorable, making you invested in the fight against tyranny. It's not just a shooter, it's a tale of resistance and the human spirit. Wolfenstein. The New Order received acclaim for its bold storytelling and inventive take on the World War II genre. If stealth and precision are your game, Sniper Elite 4 is a must-play. Set in the picturesque yet perilous landscapes of World War II Italy, you take on the role of an elite sniper behind enemy lines. Unlike traditional shooters, this game emphasizes tactical planning and careful execution. The ballistics system is highly detailed, requiring you to account for factors like wind and distance. The infamous X-ray kill cam adds a visceral layer to each successful shot, showing the impact in gruesome detail. Open-ended mission designs allow for multiple approaches, enhancing replayability. Sniper Elite 4 stands out for its focus on strategy and patience, offering a different yet equally thrilling World War II experience. For those craving massive, realistic battles, Hell Let Loose delivers an unparalleled experience. Featuring 100-player matches on authentic World War II maps, the game emphasizes strategy and teamwork over run-and-gun tactics. Communication and coordination with your squad are essential for victory. The game's attention to detail is remarkable. From realistic weapon mechanics to the chaotic sounds of warfare, players must capture control points, manage resources, and work together to overcome the enemy. It's an intense, immersive experience that appeals to fans of military simulations. Hell Let Loose is praised for its authenticity and the depth of its tactical gameplay, making it a standout title in the World War II first-person shooter genre. Developed by Valve, Day of Defeat Source combines realism with fast-paced action in a team-based setting. Each class has unique abilities, and missions vary widely, requiring different strategies. Built on the Source engine, the game offers polished graphics and realistic physics. Veteran players appreciate the tactical opportunities and well-designed maps that encourage teamwork. The game's focus on coordination and planning sets it apart from other shooters, offering a more strategic approach to World War II combat. Day of Defeat Source remains popular among players seeking a balanced mix of action and strategy in a historical setting. Red Orchestra 2 is all about realism and historical accuracy. Set during the brutal Battle of Stalingrad, the game immerses you in one of World War II's most devastating conflicts. With minimal HUD elements and realistic weapon mechanics, every move and shot counts. This game isn't for the faint of heart. It demands focus and strategic thinking. Features like fatigue and manual reloading add layers of complexity, making each encounter a true test of skill and patience. The immersive graphics and sound design further enhance the feeling of being on an actual battlefield. Red Orchestra 2 is a must-play for hardcore fans of realistic military shooters who appreciate the unforgiving nature of war. Returning to its roots, Call of Duty World War II brings the series back to the iconic battles of the Second World War. The single-player campaign focuses on the experiences of an American infantry squad during the Normandy landings and subsequent battles on the Western Front. The game emphasizes historical details and character development, making for an emotionally engaging story. Multiplayer modes offer classic combat with an emphasis on strategy and teamwork. The addition of the War mode, where players complete objectives based on real military operations, adds depth to the multiplayer experience. With its blend of intense action and respectful portrayal of history, Call of Duty World War II appeals to both history enthusiasts and fans of dynamic shooters. Medal of Honor Airborne offers a unique twist by letting you start each mission with a parachute jump, choosing your landing spot. This freedom allows for personalized strategies and adds unpredictability to each mission. The campaign is filled with intense firefights, and the realistic physics and weapon mechanics make combat feel authentic. The ability to upgrade weapons and employ different tactics adds depth to the gameplay. Airborne is praised for its innovative mechanics and the fresh perspective it brings to the World War II first-person shooter genre, making it a great choice for players seeking variety and strategic options. Blending FPS action with tactical gameplay, Brothers in Arms Road to Hill 30 stands out for its focus on squad-based tactics. Leading your team through France during Operation Overlord, you must make strategic decisions to overcome enemy forces. The game emphasizes authentic soldier relationships, adding emotional weight to the narrative. Realistic cover systems and the ability to command your squad make for engaging and challenging gameplay. Brothers in Arms is acclaimed for its realistic portrayal of war and the complexities of command, offering a deeper experience than traditional shooters. Last but not least, Enemy Front provides an open-ended approach to missions, set in occupied Europe. Playing as Robert Hawkins, an American war correspondent turned resistance fighter, you have the freedom to choose your playstyle, be it stealth, sniping, or direct combat. The game's detailed environments and authentic settings immerse you in the atmosphere of wartime Europe. The focus on lesser-known aspects of World War II offers a fresh perspective, and the variety in gameplay keeps things interesting. Enemy Front is a solid pick for those who enjoy flexibility and a unique take on World War II narratives. World War II games not only entertain, but also bring the complexities of that era closer to players. Each of these titles offers a unique approach to depicting the conflict, from gritty realism to alternate histories. Whether you're into intense action, strategic planning, or immersive storytelling, there's something on this list for you. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more gaming content. What are your favorite World War II first-person shooter games? Let me know in the comments below. See you next time.